In Las Vegas, getting on the right list can mean VIP access at clubs or bars. But the one list you definitely don't want to be on? The notorious Nevada Black Book. Think of it as the ultimate naughty list, filled with criminals, scam artists, and mobsters who are permanently banned from entering any casino in the state for life. And it's not just for petty thieves. This book contains the names of the worst offenders, those who've swindled millions from casinos. It's only 36 pages long and has just 35 names, but one name stands out above the rest: Tommy Carmichael. Over 2 decades, Tommy stole an astonishing $45 million from casinos worldwide, all while inventing a series of cheating devices for slot machines. In fact, slot machines account for nearly 70% of casino revenue in Las Vegas, which totaled approximately $9 billion in revenue in 2023 alone. Growing up in Oklahoma during the 1950s and 60s, Tommy Carmichael was surrounded by rapid technological development. Tommy started out as a humble TV repairman. Life had thrown him a curveball. His wife was leaving, his business was in shambles, and fortune seemed to be slipping through his fingers. That's when an old friend, Ray Ming, appeared with a tantalizing offer. Ray Ming showed up, boasting about his lavish lifestyle funded by a new cheating device for slot machines, the top and bottom joint. Tommy had some experience cheating slots. As a teenager, he would tie strings to quarters to play for free. But this device promised to trigger jackpots every time. Skeptical yet intrigued, Tommy agreed to fly out to Vegas with Ray to see the device in action. On his first try, he inserted the device and won $75. If it worked as promised, he could easily make $1,000 a day. Exactly what he needed. The operation was crude. A piece of metal wire slipped into the machine and another tool in the coin slot, hot wiring it to trigger a jackpot. Convincing himself it was a foolproof plan, Tommy bought one and headed back to Tulsa, dreaming of riches. However, the casinos quickly caught on, upgrading their machines with a fuse that would shut them down if they detected the top and bottom joint. By his next trip to Vegas, Tommy found only a handful of machines left to cheat. Desperate, he drove further from the strip, eventually resorting to a Denny's at 3 in the morning. But just as he was cleaning out a slot, 3 cops walked in. Panicking, he stuffed the device in his pocket, but it was too late. The police found $35 in quarters and the cheating device. Ray had lied. This device was well known to the Vegas PD. Tommy was sentenced to 5 years in state prison for cheating a slot machine for just $35. As he sat in jail, he regretted being caught using an outdated device. But he was determined to partner with the only other person who understood his pain: Michael Balsamo, a seasoned slot cheat. Upon release, Tommy was mandated to return to Tulsa, but he had no intention of going back. He started casing out casinos in Vegas, quickly realizing his old cheating methods wouldn't work on the new computerized machines. So he devised a new plan. He impersonated a casino owner, created a fake business, and wrote a bad check to acquire a brand new, supposedly unhackable machine. Back home, Tommy took the machine apart and discovered a tiny switch that triggered the jackpot. But hitting that switch while the machine was closed proved impossible. For 6 months, he struggled until one night, inspired by a vivid dream of cheating a slot, he created a new device, the monkey paw. When Michael was released, Tommy showed him the monkey paw, and they were ready to conquer Vegas together. They recruited female dancers to act as shades to cover their cheating operations, and soon they were raking in about $1,000 an hour each. Their lavish lifestyle grew. New cars, champagne, and VIP treatment everywhere they went, but the casinos were quick to respond. As the battle between cheats and casinos has always been, it was a never-ending game of cat and mouse. By the 1990s, the casinos, now corporate entities, installed thousands of new, uncheatable machines. The monkey paw was rendered useless, and Michael decided to bow out, believing their days of cheating were over. But Tommy was undeterred. If he could just get his hands on one of these new machines, he knew he could figure out a cheat. After acquiring a new machine called the Red, White, and Blue, Tommy discovered a way to blind its optical light sensor, effectively fooling it into believing coins were falling, which resulted in massive payouts. He called this new invention the light wand. Knowing he needed a partner again, Tommy recruited Lisa Luxem, a 25-year-old exotic dancer, offering her a 20% cut. Together, they cleaned out casinos and lived lavishly. Tommy even bought a mansion and an estate in Bel Air. Over time, he and Lisa fell in love. In 1992, Agent Flommer from New Jersey Casino Enforcement caught wind of a cheating operation in Las Vegas. During an investigation, a captured cheat revealed Tommy's name, the mastermind behind the light wand. Suspicious of Tommy's activities, the Nevada gaming agents staked out his home, waiting for him to slip up. Miraculously, the agents received another call and left, giving Tommy a brief window to escape town. Realizing the dangers of his situation, Tommy shifted his strategy. Instead of risking prison by using the light wand himself, he began selling the devices on the black market. For $30,000 a pop, costing him just $3 to make, he had a gold mine. As the light wand proliferated, casinos faced a crisis, with estimates that slot machines accounted for nearly 70% of their revenue. In 2022, the Nevada gaming industry reported $13.4 billion in total revenue, making it vital for casinos to protect their interests. The Nevada Gaming Commission initiated a crackdown, leading to a revolutionary anti-cheat measure: a delay system. This new feature meant that if a light beam interrupted the coin payout, the machine would shut down. Tommy, however, adapted again, creating a second-generation light wand that circumvented the delays and sold it for $40,000. Meanwhile, Michael, who had left Tommy when he lost faith in their operation, re-entered the scene, purchasing the new light wand and getting back into the casinos. But his reckless behavior soon caught up with him. Caught cheating in broad daylight, he was arrested and offered a deal: give up Tommy or face serious consequences. Michael ratting out Tommy led to an FBI investigation, where agents tapped Tommy's phone, gathering incriminating evidence. Tommy was working on a new device called the Tongue, a sophisticated microcomputer that could exploit the ticket-in, ticket-out system. It promised unprecedented earnings of $12,000 a minute. Just as he prepared to sell it for $1.2 million in Atlantic City, the FBI apprehended him. In a shocking twist, Tommy received only 11 months for his extensive crimes. He was placed in the Nevada Black Book, permanently banned from every casino in the state, a fate from which there is no escape except death. Meanwhile, Michael, who had betrayed Tommy, resumed cheating with his family, creating a criminal enterprise. But when caught in 2006, he fled to Argentina, where he died under mysterious circumstances in 2009. After his release, Tommy returned to Tulsa, having lost everything: his wealth, his homes, and even Lisa. Determined to turn his life around, he invented the Protector, an anti-cheating device for slot machines. In an unexpected twist of fate, he sold the patent to the very slot machine companies he had exploited for 2 decades. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the life of Tommy Carmichael and the high-stakes world of casino cheating. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible e-tales from the gambling underworld. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, remember, the house always has its secrets, and so do the players.